teaching something very important and interesting today, and I trust that you are going to learn a lot at the end of this video. So today's topic is about glossophobia. What is glossophobia? Glossophobia is just fear of public speaking. Yes, fear of speaking in public. Do you know why you should deal with this fear? Do you know why you should deal with glossophobia? Because whether you like it or not, you have to speak to people. Especially if you are someone that is going to take up leadership position tomorrow, if you are going to be someone who is going to impact lives. So you have to learn how to speak. If you experience glossophobia, you need to deal with it now so that you can make impact in life, so that you can talk to people without embarrassing yourself. Number 2, you can miss out in opportunities. If you don't deal with this fear, you can miss out in opportunities. Many opportunities are going to be given out to other people when it comes to speaking to the public. No matter how intelligent you are, no matter how smart you are, if you can't address people, if you can't talk to people in public, you will miss out in opportunities. Thirdly, you must do presentations at the higher institution. You can't run away from it. You have seminars to present, you have projects to defend, you have group assignments to present. So you have to deal with it now. It is not when you get to that level, it is not when you get to that stage, you begin to find ways to cope. And before you know it, those symptoms will begin to come up and you begin to embarrass yourself. Now let's look at some of the factors that are responsible for glossophobia. Number 1, lack of trial to speak to a group of people. But if you don't try, there is no way you can deal with this fear. Even though you feel okay, you are scared, but you need to learn to speak. The more you speak, the more you get better. Low self-esteem. Some people, they feel that they are not good enough. They feel that they are not adequate. They feel that they are not beautiful. So when they come up to speak to people, even if they have something to say, they feel that they will not be accepted. Now, another thing is fear of being embarrassed or past embarrassment. There are some people that, yes, they tried to speak in public, and maybe one time or the other, people made jest of them, their mates laughed at them, and they got embarrassed, and they told themselves that they won't come up again to speak, even though they have what to say. So they already made that resolution that nothing will make them come up again to speak. But that is not the right way to go about it. Even if you are embarrassed, you still go ahead and keep speaking. The more you speak, the more you get better. Another thing is inadequate preparation. Maybe you have a presentation or you have something to say, but because you didn't prepare adequately, you begin to experience phobia, fear of acceptance. What the 2 Timothy 1 verse 7 says? It says, "For God has not given you the spirit of fear, but of love, of power, and of a sound mind." God hasn't given you the spirit of fear, so you need to deal with it. Tell yourself that I am enough. You tell yourself that you have a sound mind. He has not given you the spirit of fear. So you need to deal with this fear. Let's look at the signs people exhibit when they begin to have this phobia. Some people feel nervous. They feel scared. You have sweaty palms, anxiety, shaking voice and hands. You go blank. Some people even begin to cry. How do you overcome glossophobia? You keep practicing even when people make jest of you. Always volunteer to speak. If there's an opportunity to speak to people, volunteer to speak. Speak to people. The more you speak, the more you get better. The more you overcome your phobia. Share testimonies, maybe about your birthday, about your parents' birthday, your parents' anniversary, whatever it is that you know that God has done for you, or you want to talk about, or you want to share. You go out and share testimonies. The more you speak, the more you get used to it, the more you overcome your fear. Even though people laugh at you, don't worry. Even if they make jest of you, don't worry. Keep speaking. Keep coming out. And before you know it, you will become better. Before you know it, you overcome your fear. Learn to eliminate the fear of rejection by your audience. Your audience don't bite. They are just humans like you. So have it in mind that you are speaking to people. So they won't bite. They won't swallow you up. So be confident in the fact that you are speaking to fellow human beings. If you are presenting a speech, learn to present to a group of people before the actual presentation. Yes, it helps you to know the areas, to know how to start. It helps you to know when to end. It helps you to prepare yourself adequately. Learn to take deep breaths if you feel anxious. And tell yourself you can do it.